pro tips on the press series. So we're gonna prime the body with our first move, which is our tactical push-up. So we're going to get on the ground. Now your hand positioning, you should be over your hands. You should not have your hands up in front of you right here. You want them to be matching your shoulders. So we're going to posture up into our tall plank. Again, locking out the arms completely and hollowing out the body. Notice how I have this round in my back here. I'm keeping it fully activated. All right, again, hands underneath my shoulders, squeezing my glutes forward and locking those in. And then I'm gonna push my heels back so that way I'm activating my hamstrings as well as my calves. Now from this position, keeping my core strong and my hollow body tight, I'm going to corkscrew my elbows inward towards my ribs, all the while maintaining that hollow body. So all I'm doing is I'm kind of pushing forward, but my elbows are coming into my ribs. Once they hit the ribs, you come back up. Notice how I keep my head down and I keep them on my eyes on my feet. That's a nice cue so that way you can keep that hollow body rigid. Okay, next one we're gonna go over is the cross body press. We're gonna grab our mace over under grip. Okay, underneath the mace head, over the handle. You're gonna have this in the cross body top position, pulling apart the mace and setting the lats back, keeping them nice and strong, bracing the core. Hips are underneath you. You're gonna hollow out, you're gonna press. When you press, you fully extend your arm and make sure that you're not overextending the shoulder. You wanna keep that pack. All the while, you're still pulling apart the mace and keeping that tension on it. So it should look like this. And also notice that when I'm pressing, I'm kind of pushing it upwards a little bit so I keep it in a direct line so it's not coming down. Boom. And switch. Good. Last one is gonna be the front load press. So we're gonna switch to our over grip. So 2 hands overhand. One hand by the mace head, one by the handle. Again, shoulder pack. You're gonna have this right in front of your face. Core is nice and tight, all right? Pulling apart the mace on the way up and then pushing it together on the way down, so constant tension. What I want you to realize too is I'm not flailing my ribs out. You don't wanna be like this. Stack your ribs, hollow your body out, and I want you to have your motorcycle grip. So roll those wrists forward like this, elbows forward, squeezing the core and the glutes. Everything activated. And then switch. Last one of this series is we're gonna go behind the back here. Still gonna be an overhead press. So we're going to start, same protocol, pulling apart the mace, come all the way to the top, and as you're coming down, you're still pulling it apart. Go behind the head right here. Again, make sure that your ribs are not flailing out, keeping those ribs stacked. So you're here, and then on the way down, pushing it together. So you're pulling it apart, pulling it apart, pulling it apart. Keep it pulled apart the whole time until you get in the front and push it together. Again, on the other side. Pulling it apart, behind the head, pulling it apart, pushing it together.